Yo, what's up guys? Today I am back playing the bar SMP, and today I decided to build a stash and try fill it up. And doing that I spent 6,431,640 coins. And that's a lot of money if you don't realise. That is more money than basically anybody has now. Because that was over half of my money at the time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So to start this off, of course I decided to deal with Hunter's stocks as he wants to withdraw them, but I forgot to add on the extra bit of money he had for today. So I went and did that, and then I put it all into my bank, and then I just sent him over that money. After that, I decided to set up a little mini tournament for a set of netherite gear and also a new stadium in spawn, so that the winner can own the stadium and get some free netherite loot. I think that's a pretty good tournament, but the person that suggested making the tournament was Hunter, but he didn't suggest the prizes. That was my idea because I'm pretty cool. However, he did suggest the tournament was for gear, so yeah. Thank you for the idea. And just after that, Hunter decides to request a trade. I just don't actually know what he wanted to trade, because I don't think we did trade, as a matter of fact. So he asked me to go through his base, and here's what happens. Okay, so not gonna lie, this is a little bit sus. Wait, this is like a fake base, bro. Feels like a trap, low-key, but he's got nothing on him. Buddy. Pardon me. Farted. Not bad. No, what's happening? Bro. So after Hunter decided to troll me a little bit by acting as if he was going to trap me, I decided to get working on the stash. Okay, and as you can see, Hunter tries to beat me. A little bit scary. Might kill me, might not. I'm not that good at PvP, so I wouldn't be surprised if he killed me. And also, you might have noticed I removed the annoying menu that pops up every time someone sends a TPA request, so you now can no longer accidentally accept it, which is perfect for this. As you can see, clearing out sort of a big area, not too big, but I reckon big enough for the stash that I can afford. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm gonna cut to a little bit later on. So after I have fully cleared out the right size area, as you can see, I decided to start working on the floor, and here you can see I start making a little separator which I don't really know why I've done that, because I didn't change the floor design at all. And as a matter of fact, this only just kind of ruined the floor design because I had to cut it off at the end. It just looks unfinished. But the separator still kind of looks cool. It's like a little river going through, and makes that walkway kind of like a little island, which is kind of nice. I like this style of base. So yeah, let me cut on to even further. So now that I have finished the floor, as you can see, I start laying down these little, I don't know what to call them, little just extra layers where I'm going to lay the chests, because obviously in stashes they have an area where the chests like go up into like a V shape. I don't know how to describe it. Then I put some spruce logs to separate. As you can see here, this is where I start into a little floor situation where it's already cut off there. But you'll see later how I fix it. Here's where I start working on the walls. Out of cobblestone, obviously. I'm just following on the wall theme and the same roof theme because it just looks nice, even from this angle, mate. The roof just looks beautiful. The roof carries this whole base, and I'm sure of it. So yeah, let's cut into even later. I'm gonna be saying that quite a lot. So I actually forgot, but not long after this, I actually quit playing for a bit. So then, now this clip you're gonna see is me with my mic on. So there'll no longer be any of this rubbish voiceover. But basically, right, I've removed lifesteal because people didn't like it. I didn't really like it either, but I added it because it was suggested. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna continue with this area here. I just can't really be bothered to carry on this roof. It looks nice, but it's just very annoying because it's so high up. Oh yeah, and I've been watching this a bunch of videos about this Marlow person. Oh, bro, that is actually mental. I've just been watching it. Like, I've been watching so much videos. It's actually just crazy. Like how much has been revealed. I never knew who they were because I didn't really care about the PvP scene in Minecraft. But I might start getting into PvP and start joining PvP servers. And also, I might move this to Java, even though I'll have to restart with my whole player base already because all these people are on Bedrock, so it'd be a bit annoying to move to Java. But because what I could do, right, I get a Bedrock server, customize it perfectly, I start grabbing attention, and then once people start requesting for Java, that's when I start looking into getting a server rented, because I've already looked at server rented for Bedrock, so I'm ready for whenever I have enough place for that. And it'll allow me to customize this way more and make this just way better, because I feel like if I try really hard with this, it can become very big. I want it to rival Dr. Donuts. So up to now, I have basically finished the walls, and now I'm just finishing off the roof by putting in these last little details and touches. And I personally think that this base is probably one of the best bases I've ever made, just fully in survival, and I'm actually really proud of myself on this one. All based off an AI picture on Pinterest as well. This is it. Well, not completed yet because so got some things to add, but yeah, got a little river type of thing separating. It's pretty nice. Like this decent amount of storage. Now I'm gonna fill it up. It's gonna cost a lot of money to do that. So let's have a look at certain moving down prices. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you so much for 10 subscribers. Like, honestly, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it took me so long to get this amount, and I'm actually just really thankful for every single person that subscribed, because this is a small step, okay, but it's gonna lead to something big. Hopefully I get big one day. Anyways, I just want to thank you all, and if you're not subscribed, please do, because you'll be helping me out loads. Okay. Anyways, back with the video. Oh, I couldn't even buy that much. 2,204. Oh, that's so much money, bro. Right, so 18. Need to buy. Ah. There we go. How much money was that? Around. It's like, wait. It's like 800 grand. Jesus Christ. Right, well. No, knowing this, it's gonna be an item in it. Well, I need an item frame. Wait, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so 18. There we go. Chuck that there for a little indicator. Look at that. Alright, so now this chest, what should we have in here? Oh, can I buy 36? 3.6 million, man. Oh, God. Alright, so just 18 more. Only 18 more. It's not that expensive. 18. So much money, bro. Ah. Alright, okay. Now just 1, 2, 3 extra bit. Boom. Right, now this chest. What could it be? Maybe an item? Ender pearls, that's a shout, or end crystals. I don't really like crystal PvP though. I'm not good at it, I've never done it. Shulkers? Yeah, let's do those. These are always nice to have. Shulkers. Give me a Vegemite sandwich. Alright, so 19 because of the picture. There we go. There's already 3 chests filled. Let's look at the money leaderboard. Alright, still ahead by 4.6 million. Not that bad. Oh wait, spruce logs are very much needed. 2304. Should all that 18 times 64, 1,152. 1,152. 1,153. What? There we go, man. Jeez Louise. There we go. Okay, now cobblestone. Cancelling it. There we go. Right, there we go. Now I don't have to keep buying more. I can just go here. I think it should be right. Okay, this next part is taken the next day. That's why I'm back in the bank, sorting out everyone's stocks. Let's get to it. Here I start working on the stash once more. Right now I'm adding andesite because I use a lot of that in this base, especially for the floor and the two little type of canal rivers that go along the side of the floor. Next I start adding redstone because it's a necessity for all the farms that I'm going to make later to make all my money. And this mod that I've added called Easy Redstone, it's added much more redstone contraptions to help you. Like, it's a very good add-on. It literally just shows you how to make all these massive farms. And then I start adding iron because it's also very useful for redstone contraptions because you need it for pistons, which are a big thing, and like dispensers and droppers and hoppers. Basically just everything redstone, you need iron. What? Spawners? Minecraft :mob_spawner. Wait, stop sitting. Edit. Right, so let's make this one green for zombie spawner. Skeleton spawner. Spider spawner. Blaze spawner. I reckon, should I make these ones red? Yeah, that looks good. Iron golem. Or should I just leave it plain blank? Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's in a trap then. Right, so I've just come back from being AFK, and this anti-cheat that I've got is not that good at detecting stuff. It'll always just throw fake things for no reason, but Hunter offers me a little deal thing which I don't benefit from, so just look. in here, right? I don't actually know what we're gonna build. I can't just start clearing it outside, something to do. Personal storage, maybe. Could it be? My room is pretty bland. My room is pretty bland right now. Okay. So I need to put something in here to make it not bland. Oh wait, actually, I might copy. So you see that one of these walls, I might just get like maybe this wall and just build that on here. Or this. Yeah, no, this one. Yeah, I'll build that. Because that one actually looks pretty nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna need a back wall, which I'll make. Oh, hello, Edith. Get some logs. Some logs. Okay, well, I think. Okay, right, one more. Did I put oak logs? No. I'm gonna have to buy some of those. Right, nature. Pretty sure it's this one. No, next one. And I'm gonna need 6. Right, so this is gonna be the back wall. Oh, it reminds me of what is that? What is it? What does it remind me of? That, you know, the that Milka chocolate bar, I think it is. Can't remember, but it's like 2 different type of chocolates in one. So we need smithing table, crafting table, anvil, crafting table, smithing table. It's pretty easy. Okay, right now I'm gonna need. Wait, oh, it's not enough. I'll put trapdoors here, and barrels, something here. Because I don't know what a cartographer's table does, and that's what it tells me to put there. Cartographer table, well, something here. Barrel, something, lantern, loom, barrel. I think that's pretty good. Well, actually, wait. Let me. Yeah, that'll look nice. I hope. Actually, I can just make it. Trapdoors. Bam, bam. Oh, another one. Bang. Okay. Right now I need to make some barrels. And there's some slabs. Boom. Boom. Wait, actually, no, I don't need this one. That's where I'm gonna put. Oh, wait, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so I'll put. I don't actually know what it's called. Grindstone, I think. Oh, no. Oh, I've got to find it now. Yeah, grindstone. Nice and cheap. Put that there. Back to the shop. Get a chain. Chuck that on there. Back to the shop. And then bash. Pretty good. Oh, wait, I can test what the golden carrots do. I don't think they actually give you anything though. I never used this. Ah. Proper useful. Alright. Loom and then something else. Let's have a look on here. What can we put there? There's always tell me to put there. Stupid cartography table. Which no one knows what it does. It's not even an item, man. Oh my god. How did it not blow up? Where is it? Come on. Like, buddy, I'm just trying to make it to Friday. Holy. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I need to get some andesite stairs. Precisely some polished ones. It's got like a stack of those. My days. Just leave me alone, bro. Oh, no. No! I just lost 2 pieces. Aha. Come fight me. Oh no, I'm a little bit scared here. Let me go back up. Boom. Right, I need those and I need that. I'm also gonna need a cheeky little infinite water source. Let's just use these 2 pieces already and put those back easily. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay, so I'm already making good progress on this hallway extension. As you can see, I've already started working on the little side canals, but I'm actually going to be extending this even further later on, and it's actually going to be mental. And I'm going to add 2 rooms. However, one I'm still building as the time I'm editing this, but by the end of the video it should be done, because I record these, edit them, and then record more and edit them, and then put them all together. That's basically how I edit these. Now I start working on the roof, which is my least favourite part of these hallways because of its annoying shape, and I get this wrong like 5 times as well, so I have to keep redoing it. It's a roof with how I've mixed the slabs with the stairs and the full blocks, so it's hard to remember what goes where. And believe it or not, just to go through this recording, it took me like an hour just to do that extension, and I had to watch through it all just to make sure I didn't miss any interesting parts, which I didn't, fair enough, because I'm just building a roof, but that's the finished product right there. Here I'm building a castle after I removed the skyscraper because it did not fit with the medieval theme that I was going for in Spawn. So yeah, I start off with the layout with the wool, and I just slowly start building up the walls. And it took me a while to do this. Yeah, I reckon here's pretty good for an enchantment room. I don't know how I'm gonna build it. Low-key. How am I gonna make this? And that is a really good question, Max, but I'll give you the answer. You're gonna use Pinterest again. I don't know, man. But you're gonna see me build this enchantment room, and it's gonna look fire, guaranteed. So as I'm clearly not going money, I decided to spend 320,000 coins on gold, and all of this is just being used for the floor. Okay, so as you can see, I'm turning it all into gold blocks just for a rubbish floor design that doesn't even look that good in the end. So after I've done with that rubbish checkered floor design, for where the enchantment table is going to be, I decided to put smithing tables surrounding an ender chest. I mean, I know it's not finished yet, and I always say don't judge it until it's finished, but to be honest, that looks awful. I don't know what I was thinking, but hopefully the end product looks nice. Okay, so now I begin on the walls, and this is a good start because I can't even place a barrel properly. Okay, I place it sideways, even though I'm trying to place it facing upwards. So that's the bad start, but hopefully I don't make rubbish walls like how I've made that rubbish floor. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, I decided to extend that rubbish, god-awful floor. I mean, this better look good when it's done. So here on the walls, I decided to put some bookshelves in the background behind some spruce log supports, which actually look pretty decent now that I look back on it. Because when I was designing it at first, it didn't actually look that nice. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, a bunch of gravel gets dropped on top of my library. Or enchantment room if you fancy. But I'm going to call it a library because it's got books. Feast your eyes upon this. That back wall's a bit ugly, I know, but I can't really change that. Well, yeah, we've got some rows of chests for some storage. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. Probably lapis I'll put in there. But I don't know what else I'd really put. And then I gotta put something on that other side now. And my idea is actually pretty good, and I'm still building it now. What's up, guys? The next day here, fresh on a Saturday morning. It's quite sunny outside, to be honest. I'm a bit surprised. But yeah, anyways, I need to finish off this hallway. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it. I might just make it all the way until there. So yeah, let's get on with that. So here, as you can tell in the background, I am building the floor of the hallway and the 2 little canal things. And nothing eventful happens here, so I've just kind of skipped over it. Okay, and here is the finished floor. Well, not finished, because I'm probably going to extend it later, knowing me. But yeah, and now I just got to get working on the walls and the roof. The only slightly interesting thing that happens here while I'm building the roof is that I restarted it 3 times because I'm stupid. And lastly, for this hallway, I'm just adding the finishing touches, which are the lanterns, and boom, that is the hallway now done. However, I still haven't decorated the sides of the walls yet with the mossy cobblestone and the vines. I'll do that later though, because quite frankly, I can't be bothered. But now, onto this next room. Now I'm going to start working on the floor, which is arguably my most favourite part of the room so far, because I still haven't finished it at the time of editing this. So I don't know when I'm going to finish it because I've really overestimated myself here on how detailed I want to make this. After that, I start working on the railings on the side. Not really railings, it's just kind of a bit of extra depth and detail that I've added onto here. Here I start building the staircase up to the main part of this room. I'm not going to reveal that yet, I'm going to let you try and figure it out while watching this. A lot of this next part is just clearing out because this room, I need loads of space for this. Like, it's actually insane. It takes me a while to do this. Here I start making the main part of this room. I feel like you might already know what it is now, but I'm not gonna say it just in case you don't. Back to something slightly interesting. Here is where I start making one of the first windows, if you can call it that, I guess. I want to make it look like a window, so I don't know, it looks cool and it feels like the inside of a castle. Yeah, I get bored, so I just go back to spawn. And so, because I'm bored of breaking stuff, I decide to not be bored by building stuff. So, as you're about to see, I'm about to start building another shop that someone can buy off of me, so I can make more money. So, as I'm in the middle of minding my own business building, Hunter decides to call me over to his £10,000 shop, right? That he told me to remove the chest shops out of like a couple of days before this. And now, he wants more. He wants 6 chests now. Like, honestly, Hunter mate, what are you doing, pal? Wasting my time. But yeah, I happily give him his chests. And back to building the shop I go. And as you can see, I'm almost done with the roof, and then after this I just need to chuck the chimney in, a little bit of extra details, and then the interior. So the first part of the interior I decided to do is the floor with some spruce planks, which I think is a good start, because without the floor, where I'm meant to put my stuff. And now for the top floor, I start by putting 2 chains and a lantern for a bit of lighting, which I think is very important inside a house, because if you don't have lighting in your house, how are you meant to see? Then I start putting the chests down for the chest shops, which the owner of the shop is going to use to sell items to the players. So here I start working on a PvP arena for this big PvP tournament I've got coming up. The winner gets their own stadium worth 15 million at spawn, and then they can pay me to customise it how they like and expand it and like add certain facilities and stuff. Right guys, thank you for watching this video. I know it's been a long one, 40 minutes. I'm actually so surprised on how long I managed to get 10 hours worth of footage down. But to be honest, most of that has just been by speeding it up. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. If you managed to watch this all, which I don't know how, please subscribe and like. It means so much to me as a small creator. Like honestly, it's such a big boost in like morality and motivation for me. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.